Hey guys, this is the Mad.Dee.Em. I'm just snuggling up in the Australian winter, Aussie winter, and I'm looking at Arkenforge. I got Arkenforge like 2 weeks ago, played around with it for a couple nights, and I really like it. I like it. It's 25 US dollars for the basic kit. It has a few things on there, and you can buy extra stuff, and then you can import a lot of things. For one, it's just great for printing maps to scale, which I was struggling with. If you're doing inch grids, if you're doing anything but inch grids, which I also do, not so good, but really good for that. So that's handy. But what you're looking at is my other monitor, and I am on OBS. Now I'm on Arkenforge, and I have a DM screen where I can play around with a map. And what I'm doing here is I'm building Figpine, my starting town for my campaign. And if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been doing this for ages. Anyway, so here's a torch. The dynamic flame was provided by Arkenforge. The axe, the wood chopping axe that makes the base of it, was provided by Arkenforge. And then the tools to combine them together to make this torch, they did, but I had to do the programming with their presets. So I put some bright light on the dynamic lighting, so the dynamic flame, and I put some dim light further out on the stick, and I combine them together to make a single item so I can move them around. And I basically have a D&D torch, 5th edition style, with all the rules. Now you'll see a bunch of, see everything, those two walls there are working like walls. If I had drawn some more walls around these footprints of the buildings here, this would still not happen. You have to program the barriers into the walls. But what's really good, like how I grouped this torch, you can group the barriers to the walls. So what I did is I made like a little Minecraft sort of block wall, a little barrier there, and I can place them now. And then actually I can place any other wall texture on top of them, and it will show that as long as it's on the layer above. So this is nighttime, and I can switch to daytime because I am God, because I'm the DM. But you can see the torch is still just shining there. That's because the dynamic lighting is based on how the object is preset, and the nighttime, daytime is just literally to make the colors different. So it's really nice, but you have to keep that in mind. So what I would do is I would not be carrying a torch in the daytime because that's dumb, but I can do the same thing with the tokens. I can program them to have like dark vision, and then I would also program tokens separately, the same token twice, one for day and one for night. So I'd call, like, my main character's Mesophet, fun fact. So I'd call one Mesophet day and one Mesophet night. And the advantage of him is he's an elf, so you can see in the dark. So then I'd program the lengths. It seems like you can only program one light length per object, but what you can do in this is you can make a transparent, like an invisible object, group it to the same thing, and put a different light on it as well. I just did it with a stick and the dynamic flame because I didn't need an extra object. But if you have a character that's got dark vision, I think from memory, I definitely know rules, that they have a similar thing where they can see like bright light and dim light. You guys can get on my case if I got it wrong. So yeah, that's how you would set those sort of things. So I'll do the same thing. I'll make like candles and all that stuff. And once you made them, there's a little place that they're saved in and you can use them all the time. Two main reasons I got this. The printing was a bonus thing that I wasn't planning on, but that's a great one. Was for the lighting, and also the other one was because of this, that I have a player screen. So I am streaming this also simultaneously on Discord for my players who are not present because I'm just testing it. But you can stream it on Discord or whatever flavor you use. Obviously, some pre-made virtual tabletops will not allow you to stream a virtual tabletop into them, so you have to factor that in. I think that might be relevant if you're doing Roll20, but most of those virtual tabletops have their own lighting systems in them anyway. So that's Arkenforge, $25 US. I'm not being paid to advertise this. I was just kind of excited and I've got a new mic that I told everyone I'd have for ages, and I have well, actually, this is my computer cam, but I have another camera next to it, which is my new webcam. So if you like this, please give me a message or a like or a comment or subscribe or follow. Instagram is follow if you're not already. And if you want to know how to do some of those basic tricks, I can do a little tutorial. If you're watching this video, I don't know how you'd be watching it. I'm going to put this on YouTube because it's going to be too long for Instagram. I might split into stories, but whatever. Anyway, that's it. So thank you guys, and I'll catch you.